Hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. Here's a little bit about me. My household consists of myself, my husband, and my toddler. My mom also lives with us, but she's not included in our finances. We live in a high cost of living city in the Northeast. My husband and I both went to graduate school, but fortunately, we no longer have student loan debt. I work in banking and he works in aviation. I take care of the family's finances and I love my role as the self-appointed CFO. I love to talk about all things money, whether it's investing, saving, or making money. I look forward to sharing a wealth building journey with you. I look forward to getting to know you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't think anybody who calls themselves a personal finance lover can ring in the new year without talking about Roth IRAs. Maybe that's the reason why there are so many videos out there on the topic, but I'm not going to let that stop me. So I am here to say Happy Roth IRA Day. At the time that I'm recording this video, it is the first business day of the year. This means that for personal finance nerds like myself, we get to invest in a Roth IRA for this calendar year. Now you can invest in either a Roth IRA or a traditional IRA, but we know that the Roth IRA is the darling IRA. That is the account that all of the personal finance lovers and all of the investing nerds love because of the benefits that it offers. For starters, you can withdraw your contributions after 5 years. You also get tax-free earnings and withdrawals. And most importantly, there are no RMDs, which are required minimum distributions. This has inspired me to make a video with a couple of reminders that I think might be helpful. First, make sure you do not exceed the income limit. For 2022, in order to be eligible to contribute to a Roth IRA, you have to have a modified adjusted gross income of less than $144,000. It's not an instant cliff. There is a phase-out period before you are completely barred from contributing altogether. The phase out begins at $129,000 if you're single. For a married couple filing jointly, the modified adjusted gross income is $214,000 or less. That is the number at which you can no longer contribute to a Roth IRA. However, the phase out begins at $204,000. But don't worry, you are not missing out. If your income is too high, you can always look into doing what they call a backdoor Roth. Number 2, be aware of the contribution limit. With an account that gives you such great tax benefits, it is very tempting to put as much as you can afford to put in there. However, what the IRS gives, the IRS takes away. That means that anything that is this favorable is obviously going to have a cap on it. For 2022, the contribution limit is $6,000 if you are under 50, and if you are 50 and older, it is $7,000. I know that was a little bit disappointing to those of us who have been watching the numbers. Yes, there are some of us who do watch those numbers in the fall to know when they're going to come out and if they're going to change. We were disappointed because we saw that the employer-sponsored retirement plans had gone from $19,500 for the 401k in 2021 to $20,500 in 2022. However, based on the calculations that they performed, they determined that the IRA limits would not be changing. So be aware of that. Be aware of those contribution limits so you do not over-contribute and get penalized. Number 3, limits are fully independent of 401ks. Max out your IRA even if you're contributing to your 401k. Even if you are maxing out your 401k, you can still contribute to your IRAs. They are fully independent of each other. If you can afford to do so, you could put away $26,500 per taxpayer in 2022. Next, don't forget your spouse. I know that the IRA is for earned income. However, these rules very often have exceptions. And in this case, it is no different. A spouse who is a stay-at-home spouse can have an IRA. In this case, they will have a spousal IRA. So don't let your family miss out on the opportunity to save through this great investment vehicle because one spouse does not work. And finally, that the deadline to contribute is actually tax day. Unlike your employer-sponsored plan, which ends on December 31st, that is not the case for IRAs. So if you did not get your $6,000 in 2021, you have until tax day to contribute the remaining amount. That means the contribution period for Roth IRAs is almost 16 months. The full calendar year plus the additional 3.5 months that you get to file your taxes. Don't miss out on the opportunity to max it out, and don't be too hard on yourself if you did not get it in by 12/31. You still have a chance. Now tell me about yourself. Do you have a Roth IRA or even a traditional IRA? Do you max it out? If you don't, when do you think you'll be able to max it out? What other IRA mistakes have you seen people make, or have you committed yourself that I did not list here? Please let me know in the comment section. I look forward to hearing from you. I would like to continue sharing my thoughts on all things money with you. So I would appreciate it if you could help out the channel by liking this video and sharing it with anyone you think might benefit from it. If you want to see more content, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can know when new videos come out. I'll see you in the next one.